And so this is John stayed, Jen left. So I guess we have one man and one woman in this, right? Okay, when did this happen?
Past.
Yesterday, two years ago, 100 years ago, last night, but we just know it's not today. All right, so here's what I'm asking you, here. I'll give you three choices here. Here we have some words, and maybe they go together, maybe they don't go together, and we'll see what's going on. I don't know, read these four words, do me a favor.
John stayed, Jen left.
You see, you should take a cue from somebody reading, and it's got to do with breathing. So, I'll talk about that in a second. Read this again.
John stayed, John left.
Okay, one more.
John stayed, John left.
Okay, Jen, good. All right, now, so you have a choice. Only one is correct. Do you put a comma in the middle? Do you put a period in the middle, or nothing? Nothing means no punctuation at all. So, what do you say? Comma, period, nothing. You can't be
Comma.
so wrong.
Yeah.
Comma?
Nothing.
Come on, pick something. Nothing? Nothing,
Oh,
good. Comma, no, not or, not or. Come on. It's a choice. No, maybe nothing. You say comma, come on.
Nothing.
Nothing, good.
Nothing.
Period.
Nothing, you say?
Mhm.
Period, period. Come on.
Come on.
Comma,
Come.
comma. What are you thinking?
Yeah, period.
Period, all right. And?
Period.
It's not all sides.
No. Yes, it is.
No.
This is an absolute rule. And so, 4 of you are wrong, and 4 of you are right. The people with nothing go into the wrong category. So 6 of you are wrong. So actually and obviously, it can only be a period. It cannot be a comma, because we're talking about English. Were we talking about Spanish or Italian or French, you could put a comma there. In fact, comma would be perfectly fine. But in English, it's only a period. It can only be a period. Now, you know how we know it's a period? Did you listen to the 3 people read? Read one more time, this, and listen this time.
Yes.
Listen for breathing.
John stayed, Jen left.
Uh-huh.
John stayed, Jen left.
You know what happened? What happened?
Pause.
Yeah, a big pause. A nice big breath. Like that. I mean, you didn't do that actually, literally, but that's what it means. When you stop and breathe, that's a period. A comma is a short breath, like, I don't know, you went to the store. What did you buy in the store yesterday? You bought 3 things in the store. Come on.
Bread, milk,
Milk,
bread,
bread,
strawberry.
and strawberries. Read this one.
Milk, bread, strawberry.
Yeah, she stopped, but
short.
short. This is like this. Yeah, so the sentence would be, I bought milk, bread, and we'll throw in a little conjunction in there because it's the last one. You want to put a comma here?
Yes.
Yeah, the rule today, 2018, is you put the comma in a list before the last one. 20 years ago, they said it was optional, but now do it. Just do it, this is writing class. And I like absolute rules, because then you don't have to think. And so, comma. So, I bought milk, bread, and strawberries. What is that? That's a period. That's the end. It's the end of a sentence. All right, so here, back to here. John stayed, Now why? That's the question. Why do we put a period in the middle? Why?
Two different.
Why not a comma?
Two different sentences?
So let's talk about this. We have to, is that an L?
Action
I
done.
guess that's an L. Yeah. This is a clause. Let's talk about clauses. In general, a clause is, what's a clause?
A noun plus verb.
Reason.
A series of words that has at least a noun and a verb, or at least a subject and a verb. At least a subject. You can have a big one, you know, like here. I was thinking about this coming over here. I listened to this on the radio. It said a man in Texas gave away all his money, and so there's a sentence. And you have a subject here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man, I guess is the subject. That would be a noun. And you have a verb.
Gave
Gave.
away.
Yeah, gave. Yeah, that's a preposition. We have a lot of those two-word verbs, you know, verb and preposition, like throw out the garbage, yeah, like that. Okay, so here we have a clause. And here's another clause. Here's another clause. Read this one. Go ahead.
Because I hate you.
Mhm. Let's think about the end of the clause and your voice again. Is this a complete sentence? Is it a complete sentence? Because if it's a complete sentence, it goes like that. You know? Down, down, down to period. Is this a complete sentence beginning with the word because? Is that complete? Could you put a period here?
Yes.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Because this is not a complete sentence. You need a comma. Can you read this terrible handwriting? Don't worry about it. There you are. And it goes like this. It sounds like this. The is a comma, yeah, because the sentence begins with the word because, and it would be considered a dependent clause. And that is, it's not enough to be a complete sentence. And so you read it like this: because I hate you, and where's your voice there? Up, huh? Up. Up means comma in the middle of the sentence. Because I hate you, and what's the rest?
I hate you.
Period. I don't want to talk with you. All right, so we have two different kinds of clauses here. This one here, the man gave away all his money, period. That would be considered an independent clause. Independent. And that is, what's an independent clause? An independent clause is single, complete sentence. You need an independent clause to put a period. You need an independent clause to have a complete sentence. When you have this, and you can see a dependent clause. You can see that. Usually 99% because of the first word of the clause. This word will go ding, 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 this will be a dependent clause. I'm going to have a comma. I'm going to have it with the word because, with the
If.
word although, with the word if, and while, whole bunch of words.